Hello, busy bees. Welcome back again to my channel. So my name is Tukei for those who are new. For those who have come back and they're old subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I missed you much as well. And before we even go any further, please hit the subscribe button so I give you more amazing content. Basically, we all need that, right? Okay, so let's just get into it. So basically, political advertising is a thing now, and we're seeing more and more people going to online advertising because we kept on saying digital is the future, and people thought the future is the future. The future is now. So digital is now. So now people are all panicky. Hey, how am I going to get online votes, and how am I going to start voting online? Everything was thought about for us. So do you have your Facebook account, your Twitter account, your Instagram account? Do you have your YouTube channel? Do you have a website? Think about them. You don't have to start at a goal for all of them, but just know where your strength is, where your strength lies, and then you'll be able to make the correct decision. And then after, you can span out and see exactly which one is working well for you, and then you go with that one. It's just interesting how people are going to have to Google who to vote for. We have reached that stage where people have to be like, okay, I'm supposed to vote for a certain MP of this region. I don't even know any person, so maybe Google has some information and they'll end up Googling, and that's the life we're in right now. So before they even Google and you don't even have a website, how do you even stand a chance? First of all, this is not rocket science. I need to reiterate that it is not rocket science. It's the same thing basically. You just need to follow the same rules of marketing, know your audience. Do you know who your voter is? Basically, what they like doing in their free time, where they stay, basically demographics. If you know information about them, then it's easy for you to actually use most of these digital tools. Because the beauty about the digital tools like Facebook, you're looking at Google, you're looking at Twitter or Instagram, they carry you in the same journey of getting to know your voter or your customer. So in this case, we're talking about voting. Then you test out the messages and see which one is working out. Where are people liking you most and where people reacting the least, right? Then you can know exactly how to go about your next campaign, which could be a bigger campaign with a bigger budget. Once you know exactly what people will actually vote for you, what you know people, this is a pressing need, you identify that this is a pressing need that my voters want. Once you identify that and not any other candidate that you are competing with has this proposition, then you can now start putting out videos that directly impact the lives of the voters, and these people are going to look at these videos. It must be compelling, of course, and they must resonate with the layman. So you need to be creative between you and your marketing teams to know exactly what to put out and at what time, because every day we have new problems. So you need to actually be sensitive to your market. Again, it all rotates around knowing who your voter is. And then after that, do not ignore the fact that you can reuse your videos to make them long lasting, and that way it will help you save costs. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. Use the lowest budget to get to attain the most results. You don't have to waste a lot of money. So something as small as a website, it's actually very easy to create, can lead you to places, and then you will be as well able to make your voters believe that you are serious about what you are doing as a candidate. For most of the politicians that still need funding, you could have your loyal voters or supporters actually donate to you via a website. The funny thing is, people don't actually realize that you telling your personal story could actually be a strategy when it comes to political advertising. So you can just tell your personal story, or you can just have a policy that you want to introduce to the people. That could also be a strategy. And also how you dress could also be a strategy. You know how politicians dress. Everything you do has to be consistent going on. So even when you're choosing your artwork, you know, what you'll be posting on social media, you need to be sure that it rhymes with the colors of your party, because that all has to relate and be consistent. And your slogan and how you dress, like I said, exact everything has to rhyme the same way, because that's the only way you create a brand. And a brand is very key in winning a political election online, because everyone is looking for something they can see over and over again, because then it builds a sense of trust. And then you need to note that voters are actually interested in you as a person. So your personality has to matter. Your lingo, the way you communicate to your voters, do they actually like it? Are you a professional person? Are you a down to earth person? All that will show in your communique. So please be careful when you're drafting all these really nice, enticing messages. Just make sure that you are connecting correctly with your voters, because that makes a lot of sense to them. Make sure to engage your audience. You know, there will be so many mean comments or exciting comments. Just don't leave them hanging. Please always respond, because that helps you to become better. And then this is where crisis communication comes in, because something could have happened actually in the past and you do not know how to go about it. Please always have a crisis communication plan in place, and this is the right time. Again, if you don't understand what that means, I have talked about crisis management plans in my previous video, so please just uh, actually just suggest it so you can be able to see it. Things like email marketing, do not ignore. You can actually have a database of people that you can email and tell about your manifesto. You know, tell them that this is what you are going to do once you get in office. And it may not be 10% or 80% of the people, but the person you could have touched will be the same person to share your message to thousands and millions of people that you want the message to actually reach. I hope that was helpful. Please let me know if you want anything else to be shared, and if you want to share anything else also, please don't be shy. Please comment down below, and I'll be able to receive your feedback, and then we can do this over and over again to just make sure that people get the gist of online advertising and why digital is now, because the future is already now.